Sorry about that. Let me just flip this over and then tape it back to the stand. My goodness. Okay, I don't know why it was acting weird in the first bit. Also, this lighting is terrible. Sorry. Does that help at all? Okay, let me make sure that everything looks okay. Okay, maybe? Alright, captions. Take that off. Oh boy. Yeah, scooch this over. Focus. Focus. I'm so sorry. I realized that this is taken over a year for me to do another embroidery live stream of all things. Hello and welcome, Wat Tambor. Welcome. Wait a minute. This is sideways. How do I fix that? Hello, Dardivius, welcome! Good grief. So I got a new phone, recently, and, yeah, I don't... I still haven't figured out all the features on it. The previous phone that I have is like a 6S or something? 6 or 7. So it was very old, and this is the iPhone 13. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out. Alright. Is it too disorienting for it to be vertical like that? I don't know how to change that. Which is dumb. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the volume of the music in the background. At least it's somewhat higher quality image. Alright, focus. So yeah, as you can see, I'm making a little sushi embroidery. Let me scooch the camera in a little bit closer, sorry. Aki. It looks fine? Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been working on so far. It's been taking a while. This is a little sushi embroidery that I'm doing at the moment. Oh, it's fuzzy. Like that. Okay. So I'm doing a little sushi embroidery. Let me see. The final product is supposed to look a little bit more, if I can scooch, a little bit more like this, but smaller. And yeah. And I've got these like little rubber nibs that you can put on your finger, and it helps so much with just fatigue of your fingers. Let me turn down the volume. It's too much. Hello, Disappearing Angel. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let me know how the sound is. It's been a long time since I've done one of these streams. Oh, thank you. Looks some great. You do some sewing? Nice. Is it sewing or sewing? I can never tell. So yeah, this one is almost done. It's a Philadelphia roll. So it's got salmon, it's got cream cheese, and cucumber. And right now I'm working on the rice on the outside, and then this one should be done. I actually went out for some sushi earlier today, just like got back an hour ago, and I ate so much I wasn't sure if I was gonna be sick just looking at the sushi rice. Yeah. Let's see, I need to rethread another thing. Yeah, very technical. Alright. Some of these techniques I've learned from this mini embroidery person. I forget, it's not Skillshare, it's something. But anyway, she was doing mini embroidery. So I've learned most of my what I do from her. Let's see. I want to turn these into earrings. I've been kind of tossing around the idea of doing embroidery earrings on Etsy. I know it's very different from the VTube avatars that I've been doing this whole time. But that's a possibility. Then again, I'm not sure how the market is on there. And I don't want to be stuck doing the same designs over and over again. So I'm wondering if it would be, one, more cost effective, or something to do this at like a farmer's market or something. I think that would be very cool to do. How are you guys doing today? Sorry I missed last week. It was crazy, and I almost missed today, but I felt bad because I'm sorry, I don't keep promises. I do my best to keep promises, and I hate it when I say something that I'm going to do and things don't work out. So, that's on me. I'm sorry. This is a little bit of a nut. There we go. Also, sorry for the random... This is sitting on a tripod. Just... This camera is just delicately sitting on a tripod. That's taped, and it's taped to it. So I hope you don't mind my messy setup. I figured it's much better than the webcam that I have. It's much higher quality. Okay. Oh, I guess I should show you one of the examples of one of the embroidery earrings I could do. It's hard because I want to show, but at the same time I don't want to show too early. But if you guys can keep it secret, I'll show you. The reason why I'm doing an embroidery stream right now is because I don't have anything really to show digitally. Just, yeah. You all do that sometimes? You slept in that day. Oh, no, you're good. You missed it. That's okay. Yeah, it's been a bit of a hectic weekend. Don't want to get too much into it. But yeah, one sec. Let me try to... I've got 5 pairs of these at the moment. They've taken a while. I mean, I think I started them in January, maybe? But, like... Little gingerbread man, I'm really proud of him. Came up with the colors of the design and stuff. But yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of these sort of stuff. See, the back looks like this, which doesn't look good when you're facing it head on, but I figured from the side, at least, it makes it look more kind of homemade, cute embroidery thing. I don't know, what do you think? Oh, can't forget these little protection things. They're very helpful. When I was making those gingerbread men, actually, I was embroidering for a while, and my fingers were just aching. It was crazy. Looks so good, love it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm still kind of tossing and turning about selling them on Etsy. Just, I don't know if there's a market for that, and I don't want to be doing nothing but, if there happens to be a market, I don't want to be doing nothing but doing gingerbread men to restock and forever. But I figured it would be fun to go to a farmer's market and just have a whole bunch of these and sell. It'd probably be a one-time thing since these take such a long time. boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Let me try to get some more. Oops. Try to get some more cute looks. Yeah. No. Does that look cute? Got like this little light tree. Looks like it's wrapped in aluminum foil, but trust me, if from a distance it looks great. There we go. Aesthetic. Yeah. There we go. But yeah. And is the sound okay? Wait, what? There's a hidden needle underneath here. Uh-oh. Take this out. Take this out. There's a hidden needle underneath the, this. I didn't realize that. Whoops. Get some earrings by you? Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'll just have to see. I've got pretty much I've got the pictures and everything set up, so I'm just gonna have to figure out how to get it on, you know, Etsy, getting everything squared away on that end. Do any of you guys have earrings? You got the ear piercings? I actually got my ears pierced twice, pairs. The first time was when I was pretty young. We went to Claire's and we got it pierced. And then sometime later, quite a few years later, I was just all of a sudden, I don't want to wear earrings anymore. And for some reason, if I leave my ears without any earrings for a few days, they start to close. It's been years, and they just start to close, like Wolverine or something. And so yeah, they closed. And then sometime later, I was like, I want to get earrings again. And so I did. And as soon as I did, I wondered, why on earth did I get these? I had so many, like infections and swelling and all that. So much fun. And apparently that's not necessarily the norm to get infections. It's just like the practice of whoever's piercing your ears, you know, make sure that they are doing good. You're not really a fan of piercings? Oh, that's all good. Plus there's the clip-ons, which are nice. Though they do pinch after a while. But yes, I've got 4 holes in my ear. And there's some times where I'm putting an earring in and I don't realize that I'm putting it into one of the ones that have closed, one of the holes that have closed up. And so, and then I get really confused, like, oh no, did I wait too long to put in another pair of earrings? No, that's just, you know, the healed up scar. I'm trying to ram this really thin piece of wire through. Oh, you got a bunch of earrings. Oh, cool. You want more, but your job won't let you. What? Oh, that's right. Yes, your job. Yeah, I would imagine that sort of job would not... They're very strict on looks and everything. I'm unsure if I would be willing to do such a job. It's stuck. Alright, we'll put that away. Oh, this is starting to... I've got this really nice stand. Actually, all of my embroidery stuff comes from a Christmas gift I asked for Christmas. And this stand was part of it. It was quite nice. Oh, this rice is gonna take forever. With physical mediums, it's so hard not to just want copy and paste for tedious tasks. Like doing the rice over and over. Come here for more aesthetic and lighting. Trust me, guys, I'm a professional. I've got quite a few earrings, but most of them were kind of given to me, so they're not quite my style. But the earrings I'm wearing right now is actually from Etsy. This is from not my shop, to be clear. But yeah, these are really cute. These are fish in a little bubble. But yeah, that's on Etsy. It's on my one of my favorites, on my favorites list and stuff, so they're cute. They're one of my favorite ones. I just like, I've also realized that I really like dangling the little dangle earrings. It's so fun to swish around. Unless it's whacks your eye or something. Or if the earring's too heavy and it starts to kind of sag your earlobe, that is an issue. Okay, this rice is starting to look a little weird right there, a bit too much of a pattern. Come on. Anyone excited for Tears of the Kingdom to come out? I know I am. Oops, that's becoming too much of a pattern. It's really hard to get rice to look natural looking, since it goes in all sorts of different directions, but you don't want to make a pattern, per se, because your eye is naturally drawn to patterns. It also, patterns also flatten the design. Make it flat. Oh, you bought some opal earrings. Nice. What kind of opal earrings? There's like fire opal, regular opal. I think that's all I know. Very cool. I saw this, what is it? Petrified rock that had opal in it. Not just like the regular rock that you find. They're pretty legit. This is legitness. If I've ever become a jeweler, that'll become my motto. This is legitness. I was up in college, um, my college, I wish I knew about this earlier, but my college did outdoor field trips and stuff. You just had to pay for some tickets, and so long as you're a student, then they waive most of the price for you and they take you out. I went kayaking once, and that was pretty fun. Um, just a bunch of other random students. But there was one time where they advertised, opal mining, where you can go to this opal mine and they'll provide all the equipment and stuff, and whatever you find, you can keep. I was like, oh, that sounds super cool, and also, I've never been opal mining before, so I want to do that. But then my boyfriend at the time was like, no, I don't want you doing stuff without me. And so I didn't. If I went back in time, I would do it anyway. I want to mine opals. Sorry about the repeats, you're getting a lag or something. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm always willing to try something new. Something exciting, something new. Sure, it was probably going to be a miserable, back-breaking experience, but at least I tried something. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Oy. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I keep on looking at these lights, and it's not good for my retinas. Guys, any fun upcoming plans? My yard's getting absolutely destroyed. They're they're tearing up the yard to do some concrete work, and so I'm not able to garden for a little bit. That's okay. Decided to focus on perennial plants this year since I won't be able to have it like an actual vegetable garden. Perennials being plants that just come back year after year, such as I got some peppermint plants. We think that they're chocolate mint because they don't look like the regular peppermint sort of leaf that you think of, just completely green. Oh, whoa, you have an Asian, not an Asian, an aviation camp soon. And a fencing one too. Oh, that's cool. That's really neat. Aviation camp. So, are you trying to get like an aviation license? Or an Asian license? I'm easily entertained. Ah, but fencing, that's so cool. Couple Olympic, what do they call it? Olympic events? A couple Olympic events a while ago. The gold medalists for the USA, for fencing, apparently were completely self-taught. That they taught themselves for maybe like 2 years how to fence, and they just got good enough where they made it to gold. Oh, you have 200 hours of experience. Oh, that's so cool. That is really cool. Ah, I bet in the small planes it feels so freeing to just fly around and stuff. What I'd like to do is paragliding someday. It just feels like you're so free and not have to worry too much about falling, I guess, per se. If you have a plane that sort of glides to the ground. Oh, 20. Sorry, I am terrible with reading. I've noticed that if there's like yours is not a big paragraph, but if I'm reading a big paragraph, I read in the middle of the paragraph, like not even the edges of the paragraph, just more towards the middle and just kind of skim through. which is not very good. Not a very good practice. Oh, if you had 200 license, you can get a license. Ah. Are you wanting to be a commercial pilot or like doing crop dusting, things like that? Are you ever taught to look out for drones or birds or paragliders in the air? Sure, those can be very difficult to see and gauge the distance, since in the air you don't have a whole lot of reference for distance. Oh, fly packages, nice. Well, that is very necessary nowadays, with all the everything that the online shopping and things like that. Ooh, I don't know how companies are able to do same-day shipping or something like that. It's crazy. I wonder if Amazon is still seriously considering drones. It just sounds so dystopian. Not birds or planes, because they're usually low down. Oh, or fly in large groups, yeah. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. I don't know, I've seen, there's a bunch of paragliders that come over here, and you can see them pretty high up near the mountains, but maybe that's just from the ground looking up. Yeah, this race is going to take a long time. I thought if I thought I would probably get this done and then start on making the next one of these. I kind of want to get a ring light for these sorts of things. I don't do them very often to really merit getting one, but then again, they're like maybe $20 or something. Something to give better lighting and stuff. Can I tell you a funny story about when you were sewing? Sure, yeah. I still don't know if it's sewing or suing. Yeah, sure, go on ahead. Should probably stop poking this so much. It's making the spaces in between the threads a bit too big. Should probably tighten this too. And then these are other test designs too. I've got like a little succulent plant. It's kind of hard to see. But these are more test ones. It's a little flower, a 3D flower I'm hoping to put on. I'll probably take these off first. Suing is legal. Suing is craft. Or sewing is craft. What about farmers when they sow the fields? But yeah, can't believe it's been... I had to double check again, but apparently the last time I've done an embroidery stream was a year ago. In January. Over a year ago. I cannot believe it. There we go. You have suing, you have sewing, you have sue-ing, and then you've got like a sow, like a mother pig. Suing is pronounced sewing. Like, oh, okay. Okay. Let me burn your retinas too. You've never done gliders. Only gone to the mountains once. Oh, you can't glide off of it? Ah. Yeah, if I'm gonna climb a mountain, I don't want to climb back down. I just want to climb up a mountain so I can jump off the cliff and go paragliding. Oh, you're making a Monster 6 plush. Made the hand stitching the palm together. Oop. You forgot to add the fingers! Oh no! Just a fingerless 6. Well, that would make her look nightmarish. Oh, that's cool though. Like her here? No. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. You had to undo all the stitches. Oh, yeah. You don't want to erase the thread. I'm kind of like that, too. Every time I've got these tiny... Ugh. I've got... Oops, stop. Threads like this, where they're so small, you can't... There's really not too much use out of them, but it's... But it could be. It could be. What's nice about these succulent... these little succulent ones is that they use up a lot of scrap thread. The problem is, I don't have enough scrap thread right now, so I have to focus on other designs before I even start thinking about doing one again. I wonder if you have skills in sewing, if that makes you a better, like, surgeon? If that would make you a better surgeon for sewing up people. That'll be my application to nursing school. What experience do you have? What do I do other than sewing and modeling in my free time? Ah, that is a great question when I have free time. In my free time, I like to play video games. There's Fallout. Fallout 4 I'm still working on. It's been a while. Playing with our cats, getting them all tuckered out for the night. Watching Spy X Family. I just got caught up on everything, and oh my goodness, it's so good! It's so good! So anime. What free time? Surgeons perform better with those new robot arms. Yes! Yes! Actually, my husband said that in his old high school, they actually brought over one of those robots for the high schoolers to try out. And it's like, what? I wanted to try that. All you kids with your smart boards, your iPads, so lucky. Oh, what are my cats' names? Ginger and Knox. Knox is the black one with the white on his chest, and Ginger is the orange one. That is their species. There's sewing involved in operations, yes. Requires a lot of cleanliness and maybe a strong stomach. Do I want anime recommendations? Yes. I am always willing to hear about anime. I'll go through them and see if it's something that I would be interested in. I'm very, very picky when it comes to anime. I guess if you're sharing your recommendations, I can share mine. Let's see. The Promised Neverland, only season 1. Do not watch season 2, or else. Watch season 1 and then read the manga. I haven't finished the manga, and I've heard the quality goes down, but apparently in season 2 it went way down. I could only watch like maybe 1-2 episodes, and it's like, no, you ruined everything. Oh, my clueless best friend. Oh, I think I might have heard that. Actually, let me screenshot that so I can check that out. Yeah, here we go. Let's see, Usagi Drop. Do not read the manga. Just watch Usagi Drop, that one too. Let's see. Tokyo Magnitude 8.0 is good, and it's also sad. Like, it's how do I describe it? You think that you know everything that's going on, and then one of the later episodes starts, and then I was just bawling. I was crying so much. It's so good. Ooh, Kirby right back at you. Is it the Kirby show where he's 3D and everyone else is 2D? Bookie the Rock? Oh! Oh yes, I'm gonna be screenshotting all these and checking them out. Ah, what else? Good anime. Yeah, Spy X Family is super good. Super good. Can't recommend that one enough. Patama Inverted. That one's a good one. It's a movie, not a show, but it's still super good, and they do the effects so well. Of course, the Studio Ghibli movies. I don't know if they would count necessarily as anime, or if anime is Japanese for just animation sort of thing. I feel bad for Japanese animators. They get paid so little. So little. And they work so hard. Wait, isn't Usagi Drop about the girl wanting to marry her adopted dad? You don't find that out until in the manga. That is it. In the in the anime, it's a sweet story about a little girl being raised by being raised by a distant family member. So watch the anime, do not read the manga. That is why. But everything is so sweet and everything until that starts showing up in the manga. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, I guess that ruined it for anyone who is going to watch it. Just ignore that. Just think it's not canon. It's not real. And then it becomes like a super sweet, heartwarming story that it should be. Let's see. Other manga. I have a list. High School Babysitters is pretty funny and cute. The daily life of high school boys is also pretty funny. Oh, you gotta go? Okay, thanks for coming, super cool mine. Thanks for coming. You want to hear the Chinese anime? Oh. You cannot ignore what you know. Oh, no. I'm sorry. To be fair, I watched the anime and thought it was amazing. And then, long time afterwards, heard about the manga. I didn't read it, I just heard about it. It's like, oh no. So I watched the anime first before any of that. But sure, I didn't know China had an anime, per se. As a Star Wars fan, you know exactly how to imagine things not canon. Yep. Yep. I tend to do that quite a bit. This isn't canon. Oh, this rice is taking a long time. And the oh, Snow White with the red hair is also really good. This is a sweet one. There's also Polar Bear Cafe. Huh. It's hard because there's not a whole lot of anime that's really, you know, clean. That's one of the things why I'm very picky about anime. Don't want things too violent or too risque. Just want a good story. You don't need that stuff. These are Chinese animes dubbed over in Japanese for some reason. Oh, interesting. I wonder if South Korea has any animes I'd be interested in watching. Because I'd like to start sort of consuming Korean media to help with my language study. I'm unsure if I want to get into K-pop at right at the second. And then again, I really don't have much free time. I don't give myself enough free time, I should say that, because there's no really big obligations that I have to do. I'm extremely, extremely blessed in that regard. But I try to keep myself busy. Or K-drama, yeah. I'm unsure if I want to... I don't like soap operas or, you know, romantic comedies. Usually they're... yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna do well with K-dramas. Especially with all the memes that I've seen of what they're like. Yeah, we'll see. And that's no offense to you if you like it too. I mean to clarify. Normally with like romantic comedies or just dramas or things like that, I'm just like, you could have done this so much better if you guys just communicate. Oh my word. I'm gonna be mostly angry at the characters. There is Squid Game, but I think that might be a bit too violent for me. Oh, you gotta go? Okay, thanks for coming, What Timber? Enjoyer, welcome. You just know how to spot Chinese brands and locations, yes. Cool. Oh, the new Professor Layton game is coming out. I was very surprised. I think a lot of people were extremely surprised to see it announced for the Switch. I was very, very, very surprised. But also, apparently there's this huge debate whether that Luke's American voice actor was not great. But I actually prefer that voice over the current British one. It just sounds a bit older, and I'm sure the accent isn't perfect, but to my American ears, it's just fine, and it sounds better. Please watch Love is War? Okay. I've actually checked up on parent reviews for that. I have seen some clips that are pretty funny. But yeah, thank you for the suggestion. IMBD is my friend. Whoop. So the Chinese anime I like are All Saints Street, 5,000-year-old herbivore dragon, unfairly villainized. Huh. Okay. You've caught my interest. You've caught my interest. Is there a lot of Chinese folklore? I like shows that kind of play into folklore, mythology, and all that. Super cool. Oh, it's 3:51. All right, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna call it good for today. Alright, and this Saturday I'm hoping to finally play Ori and the Will of the Wisps again. I know it's been weeks and weeks on end where I haven't been doing that, so sorry about that. It's been one thing after another, as is with my life. Not a lot of folklore? Okay. That's all good. Alright, that's probably about as much as I'm able to get out of the string. No, there's still just barely enough. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, no other animes are really coming to mind at this second. I wonder how many people see like the embroidery and they're not new to the channel and they just click on it and like, oh yes, I love embroidery, and then they go and check out all the other videos of my channel. I'm like, what? There's too many cats. Alright, I'm not going to finish this last part for this little part since we're just about out of time. But I think, well, maybe I could if I extend the time a little, maybe. But I have this black color right here that I'm going to put sesame seed details on. Sesame. Yeah, I have such a huge movie wish list. Just never give myself time to actually watch them. Maybe I should do a thing where I plan on doing a movie once a week. It's also hard because you have to rent or buy the movies. I'm not willing to pirate it. But yeah, a lot of the movies I want to watch aren't on streaming services that I know of. can be a little tricky sometimes. Oh, it's looking stormy. One day, I love fairy lights and things like this. It just makes everything so cozy looking, especially when it's kind of stormy outside. I didn't realize just how long embroidery took until I actually started doing it. Now when I look at embroidery projects, it's with awe and respect. 'Cause my goodness. Alright, big challenge will be trying to make this look as natural looking as possible. That means it's gonna have to be scattered around all over the place. Probably not a whole lot of sesame seeds too. I've mentioned before that I used to have a lot of dreams where I'm being like chased by a government or some authority figure or something. Well, my dreams have changed recently. By recently, I mean the past maybe year. And it's changed from being chased from the government to traveling with family and always fighting with them. Or natural disasters. The ones I dream about the most are tornadoes and mega tsunamis. They're not really fun. Neither of those are pretty fun. Oh, and also high school dreams. Those are the ones I'm annoyed with the most, I would think. It's just like, I don't need to be here anymore. I'm done with this. Sometimes I get work-related dreams, even though it's been maybe 2 years since I last worked there. And also college dreams sometimes. Feel you there, yeah. I don't want these kinds of dreams. I went to sleep so I can rest, not be stressed. Go. It's getting so dark. Alright, I think I might call that good right here. I'll finish this up at a later time. Yeah, I just wanted to have a live stream, especially since I promised to do it. And yeah, just wanted to have something to show as well. This is something I've been working on, so I might as well shoot that. Sure. Maybe that'll make it too thick. Go back. No! It won't go down. Alright, will this work? I think it might. It did. Nice. Alright. I think I might call that good for now. And yeah, I'll see about putting those gingerbread ones on Etsy. We'll see where that takes us. And yeah, it's also hard too, because if you're shipping out stuff, you have to have your address or post box or PO box. The problem with PO boxes is that they're very expensive. They're like $10 a month, which is a lot if that's the only reason why you're using it and you're not selling a whole lot. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to do my absolute best to stream this Saturday for Ori and the Will of the Wisps. And yeah. I think I gotta go. And what am I gonna do? I got lots of things to do. I'm gonna have to check my calendar, my schedule for the day. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you again so much for coming. Bye bye. How do I end this? Yes. Oh, did it go? I ended it, didn't I? Are you sure you want to end streaming? Yes. Yes, I do.